Hello friends, we are going to explain the chapter Verbs Expressing the Future. We have explained present, past, and now we are going to learn the chapter Verb Expressing the Future. Now let's see the uses of will. The first use of will to make a prediction. To make a prediction. Example is the activity will be very interesting. So here we have used in order to predict that the activity will be very interesting. If we are making a prediction, we will use that will. The second, by mistake I have written one there. The second one is to show intention. If we want to show our intention, then we will use that will. I will take up a new hobby. So it is my intention that I am going to take up a new hobby. That's why I have used that I will take up. I have used that will. Third one, to make an offer or promise. If we are making offer or promise, we will use their will. I will help you after school tomorrow. So you have promised or you have offered. So we have used their I will help you after school tomorrow. Now fourth, to order or instruct someone. If we want to order or instruct someone, we will use that will. You will not go out. Here we are instructing or ordering that you will not go out. That's why we have used here will. Fourth use, to make a request. If you making request to anybody, you will use their will. Will you help me carry this box? Will you? Means making request. And sixth one, to invite someone. If you want to invite someone, then you will use their will. Will you come with us? I have forgotten to write the question mark there, but it's both are fifth and sixth are interrogative sentence. So in order to order, to make request, to invite someone, we use will. The seventh one, to make an instant or spontaneous decision to do something. If you have instant or spontaneous decision to show or to do something, we use will. I will order some pizza. Spontaneous, instant. So at that time also we will use the will. So I will order some pizza. And eighth one, to express opinions. If you want to express your opinion, then you will have to use will. This solution will not work. So here your opinion. Your opinion is that this solution may not work. So we have used that will not work if it is your opinion. And the last one, use of will, to make predictions. If you are making predictions, then we will use that will. Robotics will be quite advanced in 2025. So here we have predicted that the robotics will be quite advanced by 2025. Now let's see the uses of shall. First use of shall, only with the first person pronoun. only with the first person pronouns I or we and not with other subjects. तो ये है shall है वो फर्स्ट पर्सन सिंगुलर और प्लूरल के साथ हम यूज़ करते हैं, आई और वी के साथ। वी शैल बी गोइंग टू उठी। सो दिस इज द रूल विथ फर्स्ट पर्सन सिंगुलर एंड प्रोनाउन वी यूज शैल। सेकेंड यूज टू शो or decision or determination. If you want to show decision or determination, we use shall. Example, I shall not be competing this year. Means it's your determination or decision that I'm not going to compete this year. So I shall not be competing this year. Third use of shall, I to make a promise. Example, I shall never let you down. Means you have made promise that I shall not let you down. So here you are making a promise. Here fourth one, to offer help. If you want to offer help to anybody, then at that time also we will use shall. Let's see. Shall I show you the way? Shall I show you the way? Means you are offering the help to the stranger who has not seen the way. So to make promise, to offer help. Shall I show you the way? Means you are offering the stranger to show the way. To make suggestion. If you want to make suggestion at that time also. Example, shall we take the metro? Means with the friends you are traveling, at that time you make suggestion that shall we take the metro? So these are the uses of shall. Now uses of going to. Now uses of going to. Let's see the uses of going to. There is slight difference, but at times we can use on the place of each other. I talk about the firm plans or intentions. If you are having firm plans or intentions, अगर आपके पास प्लान है, इंटेंशन है, तब आप going to की जो रचना है उसको यूज कर सकते हैं। राज इज गोइंग ऑन अ टूर टू यूरोप। Means you have planned. Raj has planned and he is going to. And in assembly also, because we have already planned, this is your turn, that's why we use that I am going to recite a poem. So if there is plan, then we can use going to. To make prediction. We see in shall and will. The same will be here also, to make prediction. If you are going to make a prediction, that time also India is going to win the match. Means India is going to, means you are predicting here. So this is the use of going to. Third one, we have seen in shall and will, the same, to make a promise. I am never going to let you down. I am never going to let you down. So we have seen many similarities between these three. On the place of future, at times we use simple present tense also. We use the simple present tense for actions that are engaged, arranged or scheduled for the future. Means the bus leaves at 9 o'clock. Here our exam is to be started. And the example is I have exams next month. So we are talking about the future, but it is planned, it is arranged, it is scheduled. That's why we have used the present. The office closes at 5 o'clock. So this is schedule. So it will be closed at 5 o'clock, but we can use here simple present. We are talking about future, but it can be used in simple present. And present continue too. Present continue. We use present continuous tense for actions that are planned for the future. We are going to my uncle's house for dinner tonight, and they are taking a train to Lucknow. Means they are about to go, they are going to go. It has many forms. I am to go, I am going to go, I will go, and I am about to go. So this is present, simple present, and present continuous also can be used on the place of future. Now friends, let's see the textual exercises. The first one, Malini is planning to go on holiday soon. Use will and the words in the brackets to ask her about her plans. Your answers are given in the second line. So let's see. One has been given, where go. But we will have to use your will. और will का यूज़ करके हमें क्वेश्चन बनाना है, बाद में आंसर करना है. So where will you go? The answer is Uti, because Uti, you are planning to go Uti, that's why. जो Malini is planning to go on holiday soon. Use will and the words in the brackets to ask her about her plans. Her answers are given in the second line. Now, the second one we are going to do, how long stay. And we will have to use here will. So, how long will you stay? How long will you stay? How long is given there? And we have used the pronoun you, because we are asking him, that's why, you. Because we are asking question, so we need pronoun. हमें pronoun की ज़रूरत पड़ती है और will का हमें यहाँ पर यूज़ करना है. Second one, when go. When will you go? The answer is next Sunday. When will you go means it shows time. It shows time. And fourth one, and the fourth one, go alone. Ask the question, will you go alone? The answer is no, with my parents. Then travel oblique by bus. Will you travel by bus? No, by train. And the sixth one, where stay? We will have to use will, and according to that we will have to use pronoun, and pronoun will be the same you. Where will you stay? In hotel. So we have used here will, and using pronoun you we have asked questions. Now let's move to the exercise number 2. Now exercise number B, complete this sentence using will or shall. We will have to use will or shall. So in the first, shall I get you some tea or biscuit? Offering, or you are offering, so you can use the shall. Shall I get you some tea and biscuits? Then, will you meet us here? Will you meet us here? Fourth one, I am sure that all my friends will grow up to be kind and compassionate people. Now, exercise number 4. We have done. Now to the fifth. Shall I close the window? Shall I close the window? So means here you are, shall I close the window? Here you are suggesting. You are suggesting. That's why you have used there. Shall I close the window? We shall or will definitely win the tournaments. So I think in the sense it is correct that you can use will at everywhere, but we can use shall only with first person singular and plural. And at times if you are offering or you are suggesting of it, that time only we can use shall. So in the sixth we have used both. Will there be another round of quizzing after this? Here the query. You are asking questions. And shall we go home now? Here you are suggesting. You are suggesting. That's why we have used here shall. Exercise number C. Use going to and correct these phrases from the box to complete this sentence. What phrases is given here? Phrase, group of words that doesn't mean. ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड होता है, उसका मीनिंग नहीं होता है, उसको फ्रेज कहते हैं. तो फ्रेज है, उसको कंप्लीट करने के लिए यूज गोइंग टू एंड द करेक्ट फ्रेज इज फ्रॉम द बॉक्स टू कंप्लीट दिस सेंटेंस. गोइंग टू को यूज करना है, फ्रेज लेके हमें सेंटेंस पूरा करना है. माधव इज लुकिंग फॉर हिज क्लासेस. So he is going to read the newspaper. He is going to read first one. Madhav is looking for his glasses. I think he might be weak at sight. That's why Madhav is looking for his glasses. And the second is, the answer is given. He is going to read the newspaper. He is going to means in a short period of time he is going to read. Now the second one, our coach is very confident. Our coach is very confident. Here we will have to use going to. Our team is going to win the tournament. So here we will have not to see the intention, the request or prediction, just use going to, because commonly going to is used on the place of will or shall. If you are asked that use there, then you can use it. So in a short period of future, it is going to be. That's why we have used that. Now let's see this. Now let's see the third one. Adil bought some flour and some eggs. So Adil is going to bake. Adil is going to bake a cake. We have taken the sentence, the phrase from the bracket, according to the meaning of the sentence, because eggs are used in order to bake a cake. So the phrases we are using, keeping in mind the meaning of the sentence. Because Adi bought flour and some eggs. So flour and some eggs are used to make a cake. That's why he is going to bake a cake. Donna wants to learn classic dance. So according to the meaning of the sentence, she is going to join a dance academy. That's why we have selected a dance academy. Going to join a dance academy. X, she wants to learn dance. That's why. And Neeraj's alarm didn't ring. So that's why we have taken out the phrase as which is required to complete the sentence. He is going to be late for school because alarm didn't work, didn't ring. That's why we have used that to be late for school, and we are going to use here. Rekha has bought her camera alone. Rekha has brought her camera along. She is going to take a lot of pictures. So here there is similarity between pictures, the sense of pictures and camera. That's why we have used that. We are going to, or she is going to take lots of pictures. Now 7th one, they have put on their jackets and gloves. They are going to go out. So they are planning to go out. And the last one of C, my neighbors left really late for the station. And station there will be train only. There will be no line. We will have to use our common sense. They are going to miss that train. They are going to miss that train. We have used here going to and use the phrases in order to complete the sentence. Now let's move to D. Complete this sentence using will or going to with the verbs in the brackets. Complete this sentence using will or going to with the verbs in the brackets. But I believe that both can be used on the place of each other. But we will try to find out a minute difference between them, and we will put according to that. I promise I will not tell anyone the secret. First has been given. Now let's move to the next. Sorry. The company made him a good offer. I hope he is going to take it, because it is planned and it is going to be happen in a future, in a short period of future. That's why we use he is going to take it. Third one, look at the clouds. It is going to rain in a few minutes. It is going to rain in a few minutes. So we can use will also there, no doubt. You can use that. Let's celebrate. We will have a party and invite 20 people. Let's celebrate. We will have a party and invite 20 people. Now, fifth one. Do not worry about the test. I will help you to revise. Here you are promising that I will help you. Don't worry. That's why we have used that. I will. The producer thinks the film will be a hit when it releases. They have confidence. It is going to be hit. That's why we use. And going to be also used. No doubt. It can be used. Now, seventh one. I am really hungry. I am going to make a sandwich. You are going to make it in a future plan. I have said you that present tense also can be used. So this is a form of present tense, going to. Now Amit is going to meet some friends after work. So having completed, he is going to meet. That's why we have used that going to. Now let's move to E. Now take the correct options to complete these sentences. One has been given. We are going to or will ride our bicycle in the park. Do you want to join us? Means you have planned. You have planned, and we have seen the use of going to. We have seen the use of going to. Where do we use going to? Isn't it? Means going to is used on to talk about form places, plans, or predictions, and to make prediction, intention, and promise. So it is here we are going to ride our bicycles in the park. So here intention is there, Here intention, that's why we have used there going to. It is my birthday next week. My mother is going to bake a cake. My mother is going to. So it can be promise or prediction. He is predicting that my mother is going to bake. So on intention or prediction or promise we use going to. Third one, when the sky clears, we are going to have a picnic in our garden. Here also, intention, you are showing your intention. So we are going to. So these all three are going to, as it shows, intention, prediction and promise. Now let's move to the fourth one. Are you sure our team is going to, once again here, going to win the game? The opposing team is very competent. So here also, intention, prediction, promise. Are you sure our team is going to win the game? Are you sure means prediction. Now it may rain today. I am going to take my raincoat when I go out. Here your intention and prediction, I am going to. So it may rain today, prediction. That's why I am going to. Forecast, that is called. The flight going to. The flight going to. There must be flight is going to, but is not written there. Is यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ नहीं. The flight is going to be delayed if the weather is bad. So यहाँ पर भी prediction है, अगर weather खराब होगा तो late होगी. That is. Now Rajni is going to qualify for the next stage if she works hard. जो अच्छा काम करेगी तो वो predict करते हैं कि अच्छा करेगी. The film is scary. What do you think is going to happen next? So here also prediction. So most of the sentences are of prediction, and going to is used on the place of will and shall, but its three main functions are prediction, intentional plans and promise. Now let's move to F. We have discussed the same, so I also want to say that simple present tense, we use the simple present tense for actions that are arranged and scheduled. तो कोई arrange है actions या schedule है तब हम simple present tense use कर सकते हैं. और we are going to, I am going to, present continue भी हम use कर सकते हैं. that are planned for the future. फ्यूचर के लिए प्लान हुआ है तो उसके लिए हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं. वी आर गोइंग टू माई अंकल्स हाउस फॉर डिनर टू नाइट. आई एम गोइंग टू प्ले अ गेम. आई एम गोइंग टू विजिट माई फ्रेंड. सो इट कैन बी यूज्ड. सो यू हैव प्लान फॉर फ्यूचर, अरेंज और शेड्यूल. आज की बस मोरबी राजकोट की बस 10 बजे आएगी तो ये शेड्यूल है. तो टाइम, तो ये शेड्यूल फ्यूचर का है, लेकिन बताने के लिए सिंपल प्रेजेंट. आज जो सभी दुकानें 10 बजे बंद हो जाएंगी फ्यूचर, फिर भी हम सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस यूज़ करते हैं. इट्स रूल. Rewrite the sentences using the simple present tense or present continuous tense to express future. We have explained 2 times in this video. In order to explain the same, Hema will go to Rourkela next month. Future plan. So he is going to Rourkela next month. The bus will leave at 6 p.m. Here schedule, timetable is there. So if timetable is given, it is a future, but it will be used in a simple present tense. First one is used in the past present continue, and this will be used in a simple present tense. So bus is third person singular, that's why the bus leaves at 6 p.m. Bus third person singular, that's why leaves. Simple present tense, subject given and object. Object is not given, extra word is given there. They will come to your house in the morning. They will come to your house this morning. So here also they are going to come your house in the morning. Come is not written by mistake. So they are coming to. Present continue. They are coming to because ये आपका प्लान फॉर फ्यूचर है, आपका प्लान है, इसलिए आप प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यू यूज करते हैं. दे विल कम टू योर हाउस इन द मॉर्निंग. तो मॉर्निंग में आने वाला है, वो उसका फ्यूचर प्लान है. सो दे आर कमिंग टू योर हाउस इन द मॉर्निंग. माई फैमिली विल लीव फॉर बेंगलुरु ऑन फ्राइडे. फ्यूचर. माई फैमिली इज लिविंग फॉर बेंगलुरु ऑन फ्राइडे. So this is the function that we use the present continuous tense for the actions that are planned for the future. We have planned the action, we have planned for future, means you are going to leave for Bangalore. When will you return from Istanbul? When do you return from Istanbul? Here schedule, time. So that we have arranged schedule in future. So we have used that. Now the sixth one, we will have our holiday next week. We will have, here arranged future. We will have our holiday next week. So we have our holiday next week, present tense, have. If you have used their had, then that is past, but have. So press means you have arranged future. You have planned future. Then you can use their present tense. Now, seventh one, my friends will play our next basketball match on Friday. Planned, or in a short period of time you are going to do something. So my friend is playing our next basketball match on Friday. Simple present and present continuous. Simple present used in timetable and schedule, and here the future of the arranged for future. So this is, we are using the plan for future, we are using, and the first one is the arranged and schedule. The arcade will open at 9 o'clock next Tuesday. The arcade is opening, future, but we can express by using present continue, as it is planned for future, as it is planned for future. So we have used simple present and present continue in order to show the future, that is arranged or scheduled or planned future. We can use I am to go, I am going to go, I am about to go, I will go. So there are many kinds of sentences which can be used for future. Now let's move to the last exercise of the chapter. Now, last exercise. First, let's see B2. A form of B or 2 is used to indicate future time. The timetable shows us how to use B2 to express future. So, obligation. You are to take care of your belongings. So, this is use. We use it to show that an action is about to take place immediately. I told you about you are to go, I am to go, we are to play. And I told you, I am going to play, I am about to play, I will play, I shall play, you are going to play, so this is, I am going to play, you are to take care of, this is the form of B2. To show obligation, or we are about to have dinner, about to, is to, am to. देखो एक सेंटेंस कैसे बना, कितने सारे, I will play, I am going to play, I am to play, I am about to play. So these are the 4 types. What type of sentences can be used for future. Now to talk about the official plans and future arrangements. The president is to be the chief guest. To be is to be. So these are the uses used for future. Now let's see may, might and could. The modal auxiliaries. Each and every modal auxiliaries are multifunctioned. Means let's see the use of may. Many uses, multifunctions. एक से ज़्यादा काम होते हैं may के. There are cloud in the sky, it may rain. Possibility. There are cloud in the sky, it may rain. 1. May I come in? May I come in, sir? For permission. 1 may. And many functions. That's why it is called multifunction. Modal auxiliary. May God bless you. Blessings. Can you understand now? So here permission, seeking permission, blessings, prediction. So these are the uses of may. Might also the same. Might is the past of may. But it has also multifunctions. If there is rare possibility, there are the cloud in the sky, it might rain. Less possibility in comparison of may. That is, and might can be used in a reported speech on the place of may. So all are multifunction. Could, it is past of can. It also, there are the cloud in the sky, it could rain. The least possibility. The least come possibility. Now let's see here what is used, we are using here. We can use the modals may, might and could to indicate uncertain plans in the future. I may go to Divya's house today. Possibility means I may go, Sayed, and he might visit the historical site. Might, less possibility. He could walk to park. Here also he could in the morning. Means each and every auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries, primary and modal auxiliaries, each and every modal auxiliaries have their different tasks, different functions. Now let's take the sentences that express future time and cross those that do not. If they get time, they might come over later this week. One has been given. The principal could join us at the picnic tomorrow. Could. But I said that we can use may, might or could. All three we can use. Principal could join us at the picnic tomorrow. May also and might also can be used. You can use going to also, because we will have to say the other sentences, but other sentences are not given with this. That's why we can use it. My friend could not make it to the next round for the debate. My friend could not make it to the next round of the debate. We have put their cross. My could not make. If you use could, then you will have to use could have. I will have, could have. But it's a vague meaning. That's why we have put their cross. I am about to start from my place. I am about to start. I am going to start. I will start. Here I am about to start from my place. Now they are traveling to Madrid right now. They are traveling, because if the other sentence is given there, if somebody is speaking, speaking, and then the sentence is given, then it's correct. But they are traveling to Madrid right now. But that's why the incorrect sentence. They are traveling. They are going to travel, but here it is they are going to travel. A slight difference is there. So it's very difficult to identify, but you will have to take the reference of the next sentence, another sentence, that is must be joined with the same sentence. The bus leaves at 6 o'clock this evening. So this is a scheduled timetable. That's why on the place of on the place of future we can use simple present tense. May I come in? May I come in? So it's correct sentence, but we have put there by mistake wrong in order to take in the permission. But tick the sentence that express future time and cross those that do not make. So it is not making future. That's why. Look at here. They are going to Madrid right now. It is present. It shows present continuous. It doesn't show future. That's why put cross there. This is correct sentence. May I come in? But it doesn't show future. Sarah might not be as rude as you kind is. Here also it doesn't show future. तो इसमें जो रॉन्ग हमने बनाए हैं वो फ्यूचर नहीं बताते हैं. ये सेंटेंस सही हो सकते हैं, लेकिन वो फ्यूचर नहीं बता रहे हैं. देखो हमने माई फ्रेंड कुड नॉट मेक इट टू द नेक्स्ट राउंड ऑफ द डिबेट, तो यहाँ पे फ्यूचर नहीं बता रहा है. दैट्स वाई. फोर्थ वन, दे आर ट्रैवलिंग राइट नाउ, प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यू, तो फ्यूचर नहीं बता रहा है. एंड राइट नाउ शोज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यू. मे आई, दैट इज सीकिंग परमिशन, सो दैट इज नॉट शोइंग फ्यूचर. इट नॉट एक्सप्रेस द मीनिंग फ्यूचर. एंड सारा माइट नॉट बी, that is also not showing future. That's why we have put that cross. So these are the exercises we have explained, and it's difficult to identify because in many sentences we can use shall and will and going to on place of each other, but if it is showing the schedule, timetable, planned future, then you will have to use going to and this kind of sentences. So this was the chapter expressing the verbs expressing the future. I hope and trust you may have got what I explained, and it's very easy but very useful for us for future. As we are familiar with all the tenses, then you will be able to understand and to speak English properly and fluently. So try yourselves to make it more clear and more familiar with all these three tenses. Wish you all the best. Thank you.